Radical.
5 days ago was uploaded to the WWE channel what is now the most disliked upload in the history of their channel. It is titled Full Segment, The Rock Steps to Roman Reigns on the Road to WrestleMania, SmackDown February 2nd, 2024. Now you notice on that title there, it's The Rock Steps to Roman Reigns on the Road to WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes is nowhere in that title. 5 days ago, WWE thought it was a great idea to have The Rock overshadow Cody Rhodes, who just won Royal Rumble and can challenge for whatever title he wants to challenge for. This is a shit show. This is an absolute shit show, but it could be a work. We'll get into it, right? So this is the most disliked upload in the history of YouTube's uploading videos to their channel. In all the history of the WWE YouTube channel, this is by far the most disliked thing on that channel. 659,000 dislikes. And what I'm using is return to YouTube dislike. That's an underestimation because it's probably a whole lot higher than that. Probably well over 700,000 at the moment. To 115,000 likes. Those people that dislike this upload are angry. They're pissed off. Some of those people, a small percentage of those people, even sent threats on the life online to The Rock's daughter. This is bad. This is really bad. Unless, like I said, it's meant to be that way. Now, people can debate back and forth on if the WWE actually planned this. Well, there's three possibilities here. I'm finding out some different information that The Rock actually joined the TKO board, one of the boards of WWE. He joined the board, and one of the stipulations was he would actually do something in the ring physically with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Doesn't specify that's a match, but that was all the way back in January the 3rd, before the Royal Rumble, before Cody even won the Royal Rumble. There's a lot of different moving parts here. At Royal Rumble, a lot of people thought CM Punk would win. Maybe the plan was for CM Punk to win and then face Seth Rollins. Now, how did the Vince stuff get in the way of this? Twofold. Well, Brock Lesnar could very well be gone. Notice how I say there's a lot of different moving parts here? Brock Lesnar could be gone from the company, or at least on a long hiatus, because all the, poo-poo and urinational stuff. I went into that in an upload. I'll leave that as a link at the end of this if you haven't checked that out. But because of those allegations, they're scraping the Brock away from the product. In the new video game, he actually was supposed to be on the cover, but they replaced him with John Cena. So the Rock and the Brock, sorry, that's what's messing me up here. Brock, one of their top 5 biggest stars, even now, 20 years after he was, debuted, still one of their top stars. CM Punk, one of their top stars. Those two, for different reasons, CM Punk got injured, out of WrestleMania. Now, maybe WWE and The Rock and Triple H and all them felt that they needed some star power. But like I said before this, it was planned for him to be in the ring. So, like I said, it's hard to really laser in on what actually was planned and what wasn't planned and what they reacted to. They could be reacting to the hashtag We Want Cody movement. And like I said, all the dislikes, all the hatred from WWE fans to, of all people, see The Rock, part-timer of the part-timers, Hollywood Rock, actually coming in to take a spot earned by Cody Rhodes, who won his second Royal Rumble. Only Steve Austin and a couple other people in the history of the WWE have won 2 straight back-to-back Royal Rumbles. So what it looks like on the surface is they're screwing over Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes came out in this segment, and again, Cody Rhodes is not even in the title of this segment. Cody Rhodes came out, talked about the lineage of that title, talked about how his own deceased father had that title, and he's coming for Roman Reigns, and he's coming to get that title, but just not at WrestleMania. What the fuck? That's the biggest stage of them all. Why the hell would anyone just make that choice to not take on somebody at WrestleMania? Unless they were saying, I want to take you on before WrestleMania. His title shots at WrestleMania. So he's essentially giving up his title shot won to him by the Royal Rumble, unless What does he know something we don't know? Can he challenge him in the future outside? Because it doesn't make any sense. Storyline doesn't make any sense because, Cody's wanting to finish everyone wants him to finish his story, meaning win the title from Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Since last year, it didn't work. So this year, supposed to be the time where he finishes his story. But no, The Rock. The Rock's got to get in there. He's got to ruin every damn thing. Is this because a lot of us didn't go to see Black Adam? Is he still stinging from that? The Rock's got a huge fucking ego, man. He actually thought that he was going to save the DC universe, and it was a bomb. Other projects he's involved in bombed out. So now he's crawling back to WWE at the tender age of like 50-something. He's going to be like 50, right? He's jacked. Looks great. Doesn't look his age. Looks completely jacked, because he is. He's in great shape. Rhodes. He's in great shape. I remember, he came out early January, and he was in the ring with Jinder Mahal for less than a minute, and he seemed kind of gassed. So do we really think he can be in the ring for 10, 15, possibly 20 minutes with Roman Reigns? Do we think that's going to happen? No. He's not physically that guy. Now, could it mean he could be a special guest referee, a ring enforcer? He could be there to defend Cody against maybe Roman Reigns' manager and then the other guy. Could that happen? Possibly. But what hurts them story-wise, and what doesn't make any sense, is when Cody said specifically, I want to challenge you for that title, but not at WrestleMania. That doesn't make any sense. So it could be one of three things. Could be they had this plan all along for The Rock to take on Roman, and the plan was for Cody to take on, I don't know what the fuck the plan was for Cody. Maybe not even to win the Rumble? I don't know, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Then another possibility is that, I'm not going to go into all the possibilities, I'll just go into two more. Possibility that they're responding and reacting to the hashtag We Want Cody movement, and they're going to basically change plans around. The Rock will say, I'm going to take you on at WrestleMania 41 after at this WrestleMania, Cody beats you. Cody takes your title, and then you're going to have everything taken away from you. And then maybe he becomes the head of the table next year, and then they build up to that. Or it could be possible that this is an entire work. And if that's the case, it's brilliant. Brilliant. And that would also make sense as to why they had Cody say that, but not WrestleMania. It could be everyone is being worked, that they planned all of this, they have long-term planning, and this is essentially turning Cody Rhodes into a super babyface. Because they're possibly going to have The Rock go heel, and since Vince is gone, who's the biggest star in the company they could actually turn and actually be a heel manager, a heel GM type character? It could be The Rock. He could come out and say, like, you didn't watch my movies, you booed The Rock, well, screw you all, and then he becomes Hollywood Rock, which would be far more interesting right now because he could do much more in that capacity as maybe taking over the company in storyline, becoming the CEO. He could do far more for the product in that capacity, being a heel. Some of you might not remember how great The Rock was as a heel. Corporate Rock was a great heel, man. It was a great heel, dude. So that would be probably for the best. And whether or not it's a work, WWE, they have to really kind of adjust. Unless they want, I think the second night, it's in Philly, I believe. Unless they just want to like quiet the entire crowd and have it just, they can't quiet down the crowd like that. They're going to boo the hell out of it. They're going to boo the hell out of The Rock and Roman Reigns. It's going to be constant, we want Cody chants. And I don't think they want one of their biggest shows of the year to get booed into oblivion. I mean, if it's a work, like I said, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And then it basically, the best works are the best times that you trick somebody is to make it seem realistic. It's realistic, possibly, that The Rock, with his gigantic ego, would want to come in, step into the main event of WrestleMania, and push Cody aside. Somebody that, a decade ago, he would have seen as a jabroni. You fucking jabroni! He would have seen him as a jabroni, dresses up in Stardust makeup. Maybe that's how he still sees him. Maybe The Rock's been away for a while and he doesn't know that Cody Rhodes, went to AEW, became kind of a big deal, came back, became the American Nightmare, selling a lot of merch. You hear the crowd responses he gets. Cody Rhodes is a big time babyface at a time where there's not a whole lot of people right now in WWE that get those big babyface pops. Could we possibly see maybe The Rock versus Cody Rhodes in the future? Possibly. Could we see The Rock teaming up with Roman Reigns? That would be really interesting. Maybe we see Cody Rhodes sadly screwed again at WrestleMania because The Rock turns on him and aligns with Roman Reigns, makes a super heel stable. Could we see the return of, I don't know how we used to do that, Gold Dust? Maybe we have, what's his name, Dustin? Maybe we have Gold Dust come out at WrestleMania. I mean, they just cannot have, like I said, unless they're incredibly fucking stupid and they have no sense whatsoever. They cannot have The Rock taking on Roman Reigns at WrestleMania because you know who's going to go over. The Rock's not going to win the title, and even if he does, he's not going to defend the title. They'll both get booed out of the building. So hopefully this is all a gigantic work, and it's all being done to build up Cody Rhodes into becoming a super babyface.